How to kickstart your new year, how to study, how to stay focused, how to study for long, how to begin your studies in this new year and stay focused throughout the year. These are the most searched questions on Google among the students. And if you are among one of them, you are at the right place where you will get all your answers. Hey everyone, this is our very first podcast video. Hope it will help you reach, or at least it will play a small role in helping you reach your goals. So without delay or ado, let's begin. New Year is the perfect opportunity to reflect on the past, the present and the future. What do you wish you had given more time to this year? How can you self-improve and make sure that the next year is your best year yet? Lucky for you, we have put together our top 5 student-friendly resolutions so that you can prepare for the way ahead. So let's get on the road to exam success from the start with these 5 study tips. So the tip number 1 is that create a study plan. The most important thing you can do to improve your study this year is to create a study plan. Having a study plan is the single most important aspect of a good study routine, as it boosts your study motivation on a regular basis. Nothing else you do will have such positive results on your studying ability as the act of creating a study plan. Having a good study plan in place magnifies the benefits of all your work you do thereafter. Need motivation to study? Prepare, plan, and manage your study with a free study planning counseling. You can visit us at www.eduimagica.com. Link is in description below. So the tip number 2 is be realistic. Having a good study plan in place is all well and good, but if it isn't realistic, then there is a little point. If your study plan only allocates 4 hours sleep and 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get to the class, then you should reassess how you are approaching things. The study goals you set needs to be realistic in terms of how much you can study plus what you can achieve. You should plan to improve your exam results, but you must realize that increasing your results by even 1 grade is a massive achievement. So, if you got a C last year, aim for B this year. It's a complex juggling act between what you want to achieve, what you can achieve, the time you have, and the amount of work you are willing to put in. Tip number 3. Mark key dates, class test, assignment due dates, presentation, exams, holidays. These are all important dates you should keep track of. You should plan your study and set your goals in relation to these dates. If you have an end of term exam in June, then you should work backwards from that date and mark what you need to have covered by what date. Once you have your presentation, assignments, and essays mapped out on your study planner, this will make it easier for you to foresee any busy periods that are on the horizon, which can plan your study time around. Study tip number 4. Understand what motivates you. Understanding what motivates you to study may be the deciding factor for maintaining your energy and sticking to your study plans. The new year can instill people with the intense fire to change aspects of their life, but after a few weeks, this can peter away from you and can fall back into the old routines. If you take time to understand what motivates you, then you can use this throughout the year. What motivates you will be different from everyone. For some lucky people, the desire to achieve good results is good enough, or it is enough to be motivated by the fact they went to a particular university or study a particular course and need to achieve certain results in order to do so. Others may be motivated by more abstract ideas, such as studying what interests them or mastering a particular skill. Whatever it is that motivates you doesn't really matter. What is important is understanding what does and harnessing this whenever you feel your energy wane. Tip number 5. Don't burn out. Even if you adopt the study tips above, it's still possible to burn out. That is why it is important to make time for your family and friends. It is also vital that you make time for yourself, time to relax, to partake in your hobbies. For your study plan to be realistic, it must facilitate your ability to live a full life. Getting the balance right is the important thing. Having a plan in place will allow you to enjoy your free time more. You will no longer suddenly panic and break out in cold sweat because you will know what you have covered and what you still have to cover, and importantly, when you will covering it. The most important tip we can give you is to have the right attitude. If you remain positive and believe that you can conquer your fears, you can do it, and you will surely do it. Take these study tips with you into the new year and prepare for your exams in the right way. Take them on board, and this time next year you will be celebrating your exam success, because if you will study today, it will benefit you tomorrow. So go for it. All the best.